We got Beth when she was 3 days old and brought her home, and it was always kind of tough for Beth. When she was a child, she was very active and very hyper and very busy. And then she kind of outgrew that and became this graceful, elegant, beautiful young woman.
She never really had any down moments. She was always happy-go-lucky, wanting to play and have fun.
Beth's gift is that she let you love her. She functioned on a pretty young age level, but without any attitude. And she was just a lovely person. And so anybody around her did learn to love her.
But then as we got older, then you could tell that there was some other things going on, and I know it got harder on my parents.
We don't really know what Beth's disability was because there wasn't a name for it. When the final diagnosis came was that she had a degenerative brain disease, which we didn't know what caused it, we didn't know how bad it would get, and there was absolutely nothing we could do for it. And so we watched. Then her little brain, it just quit sending messages, so she would lose one ability after another and after another. Beth, unlike all people, needed a lot of support. She got to an age she was tired of it being me. It was an age where she should grow up and leave her home and have a home of her own. It was a struggle. There weren't a lot of supports out there until Full Access and the other agencies, more in Beth's adulthood, and then a wonderful world opened up for her. It was a chance for independence.
We didn't think she was ready, but thinking back, we weren't ready, because she was ready all along. It changed her whole life. She needed that independence with supports, and she needed to basically get out of the nest. She needed to leave home.
Beth lived in an apartment by herself. It was a Beth apartment. It said Beth all over it in terms of the things that she loved and the things that were part of her history.
Beth gets her own apartment, and she has many supports, and she, we think, blossoms.
I thought it was great that she could have her own place and just break away from the family a little bit, and she had her own friends.
They help each other. The higher functioning ones help the lower functioning ones. It's not a pay situation. They all just, it's a community, and they give, and they don't expect anything in return.
We all pretty much know each other and, kind of look out for each other. Put her to bed every night, and like on weekends, I'd spend the weekends with her, so we'd watch movies and stuff. I'd help her with all 3 meals.
She had a whole community of her own, as do all the kids now, and they supported each other and looked after each other, and as a family, it was a huge gift because it's a huge responsibility 24/7. You just physically can't maintain it forever. And now Beth had a whole village of other parents, other care providers, friends.
Because she was kind of going downhill. She was getting to the point where she didn't really talk much. And I kind of knew her, I didn't really know her when she was talking a lot, but I knew her when she was talking a little bit. Like you'd hear her say a few words here and there, but then she got to the point where she just didn't really talk much. But she would grin and stuff. You could see facial expressions.
All of these agencies function because of support of families and because of support of Full Access. And that's what makes it work, is that it enables families to to use all the resources available to them, and then we get to sit back and watch our people thrive and be a vital part of a community. Bend as a community is just amazing at what's now available for people with disabilities.
Full Access is a nonprofit that provides the coordination services for adults with developmental disabilities to be with people and help them figure out what they need in their life and to find the services that will help them be independent, safe, and well in the community.
What we really hope is that Full Access will become better known in the community, that people will see how life-changing these supports are.
The world is a lot bigger when they walk through our door than they had maybe initially thought it to be. It's a new paradigm for folks, you know, nobody's saying this is your lot in life, this is where you're going. We're saying here, there's these supports and you get to tell us what you think you need.
I think once people are aware of what goes on, they will be proud to be a part of this.
Our presence in Central Oregon is unique because we are the only agency in all of Central Oregon that provides the kind of case coordination that we do for adults with developmental disabilities. As part of our growth plan, we are launching into a capital campaign called the Beth Rixey Service Center in order to house our facilities and have an opportunity for people to grow into the future.
We're just hoping that the Beth Rixey Service Center helps people to understand who and accept these people. That's what we're after, is see me, accept me. We are just so honored that her name is being put on this to represent all the deserving people in this community.